What is going on, people? It's Jay and I'm back with another video. As you've seen from the thumbnail, this is going to be a channel update, one that I have been planning for quite some time but never found the right chance to do it. But it is 1 year since this channel went live with the first review, so I've grabbed a beer, you grab a beer, let's get into it and see what is coming. So the beer I've chosen is an Arbor Shangri-La Session IPA, and it is Library hopped, and it's got Citra, Columbus, Equinox and Mosaic. Lovely beer. Arbor don't do bad beers, so I'm going to give this a pour and then we're going to get into what I have put this video out for. As with all the Arbor cans, love that they are full pint cans. I have a book. I've wrote a few things down what I want to talk about, so I'm going to go through them bit by bit. I'm going to have a beer whilst I'm doing it. Lovely, from Arbor, as always. But what have I done? So, as I say, I am a year in to this channel. We've hit 100 subs. As of recording today, I am on 110. So thank you to each and every single one of you who subscribe to me and watch me blabbering on about whether I like a beer, don't like a beer, etc. It is massively, massively appreciated. And you know, if you comment on these videos as well, thanks also. Bit of, you know, keeps the engagement going, so it's appreciated. I'd like to also thank you to the people who, you know, are on the lives with me. You know, thanks to Simo for hosting the majority of the lives and letting me on all those months back. You know, what a community has been built, and I think Rick mentioned this. You know, the community that is within the live groups, you know, when I go on with Rate My Beer as well. All those guys who come in the chat, come on the lives as well, are absolutely fantastic. I appreciate every single one of you guys as well. Whether you subscribe to me or not, you're all brilliant. So again, much love to you all. And thank you as well in the, you know, first part for, and I'll do a bit more on Rick in a little bit, but thanks to Mr. B for his guidance when I've started my homebrew journey. Wouldn't have been able to have done the majority of what I've done without constantly pecking your head, so I do appreciate that also. But what have we got for the channel and to take the channel forward? I've got some new equipment. I'm going to put my beer down for this because I want to show you a few bits. So, what have I got? First thing I have is, I've got this. It's a light. Because I'm quite conscious that when I'm doing these videos, yes, I've got a light there, but, you know, it does make me quite dark. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to put this on right now. You know, look how bright that is. I'm going to put this on right now, and then you're going to come back to me with the light on, and let's see if this does any difference. I will be back in a tick. And the light is in place. Look how bright that is. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to amend that, because I think that's a little bit too bright. It's blooming really bright on my eyes. So let's come back once I've fiddled around with it. You know what, I've just decided to leave it on really bright. Let's see what this video looks like. Who knows? But the second piece of kit, what have I got? I mentioned to you all that I want to get out and about there into other establishments, into pubs, into breweries, into tap rooms. So what have I bought? I've bought a little camera that I can actually record, and it's a lot better than carrying my selfie stick with my phone around. You know, I can turn this round when I'm doing my bits, you know, walking around places, and I can do this when I want to talk to the camera. It's brilliant. cannot wait to use this. You may see the first video done on this maybe, hopefully next week. But that is another piece of kit. How fantastic is that? The next pieces of kit I'm going to move to a side, and you're going to see some pictures come up. As you know, I've started my home brew journey. I've started on the Pointer, and I was doing small batches, about 5 litres. That 5 litres, to be fair, was not lasting very long. Pick my beer back up. So, I have decided to move into the world of 23 litre batch brewing. So, what have I got? So, firstly, I have got this. No, I haven't got Rickshaw, but you will have seen this picture, and to the side of him is his brew kettle, the Robo Brew. I was looking for a 23 litre plus brew kettle, and Rick approached me and said, "Gee, do you want this to get you going on your big brew adventure?" I said yes, obviously. And Rick, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that to get me going. I'm going to be testing it on my first batch of Kolsch, which will still be a Pointer, but I'm going to test the vessel out, and we're going to, you'll see it on the video when it comes out, the grain to glass of the Kolsch, but it's going to be great. He's also given me his homemade, wort chiller. It's a homemade one that has been made with love, and I just love the fact that he's gave me that as well. He's also gave me the ingredients to brew my first batch, and again, I'm so grateful for it. He's gave me the grain, he's gave me the hops, he's gave me the yeast. So my first big batch brew will be the Brew a Bit Rick brew. Hopefully I'll be able to do it justice. But what else have I got to do that big batch? So I have a fermentation fridge. Now you would have seen this on another video. And in that fermentation fridge at the moment, I've got a Firmzilla Triconical. I'm really looking forward to that. I had this turn up the other day, and the Firmzilla is there, but you've also got 4 corny kegs. I cannot wait. And what I'm most excited about is this. I have a Smegerator. That is going to be mind-blowing. To pour my own beer in my own house will be fantastic. You will all see it when it's done, but I'm really looking forward to it. But that is the picture. That's off Facebook Marketplace. I'd love to show you now, but it's in the outhouse and I can't get into it at the moment to show you. But I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to the journey that I'm going to be on. So like I said, my next video will be an ESB that is currently conditioning. Then it will be a Kolsch still in the Pointer, and then it will be the bigger batch. So you're looking, if you want to see that, you'll be looking at March, April, May for that video. But in the meantime, what we're going to be doing, as I said in January, Tuesdays, Thursdays, beer reviews. Saturdays will be on the road or specials where I'm opening boxes and stuff. What have I got coming up? Next week, I think, I've got the Sarah Hughes Brewery. Really old brewery, close to me. Fantastic. Then I'm going to Holden's. And then I'm going to a local pub called the Pie Factory. They have their own home brew as well called Lump Hammer. They've got a really high ABV one called Sledgehammer. I'm going to try them and, show you around the place, because like I said, this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to start promoting places that are near to me as well as out and about. So I do have some coming up. But I think there's one last thing that I need to go through with you guys. And I feel like I'm talking really quick, and I'm hoping I've caught everything. And if I've missed you out, and you know that you've been an integral part of this journey, I do apologise. But an update further about this channel, something that I've been contemplating for a while, thinking about how this channel moves forward, going forward, if that's the way. But I'm not going to tell you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play you a video, and then I'm going to come back and talk about it. So play the video, and I'll see you in a bit. So, like the video has said, as of this moment, I will be changing the name of this channel from The Kitchen Sessions to G Reviews and Brews. It gives it a clearer identity as to what the channel is about, because like the video says, people ask me, why is it called The Kitchen Sessions? Yes, I'm doing my videos in the kitchen. It was supposed to be me in the kitchen having a beer, having a bit of a session, but we've evolved. So the channel name needs to evolve with it. And I'm hoping this channel name now stays with me forever. Let me know in the comments what you think about the new logo, about the new name. I think that's as far as I've gone in relation to the channel update, guys. If there's anything I've missed, I'm sure I'll record an I'll record an amendment to this and add it in. But thank you very much for watching. Drop me a comment. You know, I say I'm trying beers. I'm going out and about. What beers should I try? Where should I go? I'm happy to go quite all over the place, to be honest. But drop them in the comments and I'll see what I can do. Obviously abroad is a little bit of a different question, but still, we'll see. So guys, again, thank you for watching. Thank you for those who have subscribed. If you have made it this far and you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all on the next one, which will be coming on Tuesday. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers, people. See you on the next one.